E aí galera, so this video is 5 quotes in Portuguese. This video is a response to a video from Elen Fernandes do Expert School Online. So somebody tagged her and then she tagged me, and then I'm going to tag some people at the end and hopefully they'll continue this tagging chain. So I met Ellen a few weeks ago here in Southern California. I'll be here for a little bit longer before I head back to Brazil. But you know, it was really cool to meet her. She's got a cool online school and a great YouTube channel with a lot of useful tips for Brazilians learning English, so definitely go check out her channel. This tagging thing is supposed to be 5 quotes in English, but since this is a channel for Portuguese, we're going to do 5 quotes in Portuguese. And these quotes that I've selected are quotes that I think are especially useful for people living in Brazil, whether you're a foreigner or Brazilian. These are quotes that'll help you have more success in life and with what you're doing, regardless of what it is. So the first quote: há mais pessoas que desistem do que pessoas que fracassam. So there are more people that give up than people that fail. In regards to language learning, there is no such thing as failing to learn a language. The only way you can fail is if you give up and stop studying or stop practicing, stop finding people to practice with. You know, another common thing too is a lot of foreigners will go to Brazil with these big dreams of, you know, starting a business or doing something to help Brazil, and they'll leave after like 6 months or a year, and they just don't give it enough time to really figure things out and give it enough time to be successful. Alright, the second quote: algo só é impossível até que alguém duvide e resolva provar ao contrário. So that's from Albert Einstein. So something is only impossible until somebody doubts it and resolves to show otherwise. So there's a lot of things that seem impossible to do in Brazil that need to be done, and nobody really does them because everybody thinks they're impossible. And, you know, people don't like seeing their friends fail and embarrass themselves. And you know, Brazil being a country with a lot of strong social ties, people are always talking about what they're going to do to their friends, and their friends will talk them out of it because they don't want to see their friends fail and embarrass themselves. So a lot of impossible things don't get done in Brazil because there's not enough people saying, you know what, I'm gonna show people otherwise, that, you know, I'm gonna show people that this can be done. Não ande apenas pelo caminho traçado, pois ele conduz somente até onde os outros já foram. So this is from Alexander Graham Bell. Don't just follow the paven path, for that will only lead to where others have gone. So if we take a cynical look at Brazil, we might say that the paven path has led to inefficiency, bureaucracy, corruption, misery, and a lot of suffering. If you want to keep producing that in Brazil, then you just keep doing what everybody else is doing. But if you want abundance and happiness and efficiency, then you gotta do something different. Alright, the next quote. O amor é um ato de fé. Quem tiver pouca fé também terá pouco amor. From Erich Fromm. Love is an act of faith. He who has little faith will also have little love. I think a lot of Brazilians love their country, but they don't have a lot of faith in their country, or in their faith in their countrymen and their ability to improve the way things are. But the two are interconnected, and if you don't love your country and the people in your country, and you don't have faith that they can change, then, you know, things aren't going to change. So, gotta have faith in the ability of your country to change. Nada na vida deve ser temido, mas sim compreendido. Devemos buscar compreender cada vez mais, para temer cada vez menos. This is from Marie Curie. Nothing in life should be feared, but instead understood. We should seek to understand more and more so that we fear less and less. This goes back to education and just how a lot of people are afraid to make changes and to go out into the world and do things because they don't really understand the world. They never were taught how the world really works in schools, and they don't pursue a path of self-education to fix the deficiencies in their education. So they have just a lot of misconceptions about how the world really works. So if you want to be more bold and more fearless in the face of uncertainty, you need to educate yourself first about what it is that you're facing. So those are my 5 quotes. If you have any quotes that you find inspiring, feel free to leave those in the comments. And to continue this tag, I'm going to tag first my friend Chad Fishwick. Chad works with Real Life Global, and he runs a really popular YouTube channel. He's in Chile right now working on a startup, but I think he'll be back to Brazil soon. And I'd also like to tag Gabby Wallace. She's an online English teacher somewhere in Asia right now. I think she's in Tokyo. Chad, Gabby, look forward to seeing your videos, and check out their channels here. So that's it for now. See you next time. Ciao, ciao.